Hey Book Dragons, I am so glad that you're here with me today, and I'm so glad that Ari has joined us today. She doesn't join us very often anymore, so she has decided to join me, and we're going to do my weekly digest. We're going to start out talking about all the books that I've been reading lately, and we'll do some channel notes, and then we'll end by talking about other shenanigans that I have been up to, which is quite a lot, actually. So that is what we got there. Oh, hi. Do you need something, miss? Oh, do you want me to just sit you down there? Okay. All right. All right. There we go. All right. So we're going to get right into the books I've been reading. And we're going to start with Empire of the Dawn. I finished Empire of the Dawn by Jay Kristoff, which means I have finished the Empire of the Vampire trilogy. It was good. It was a really good ending. I enjoyed the ending. I did not see it coming, and it was very much a twist. After the twist happened, I was like, oh, I should have seen that coming, but I didn't. And that's okay. That made it more impactful, right? And I'm still sitting with the ending. I did give it a 5 stars on Goodreads. That was my gut reaction. I'm still sitting with it, though. And I will be doing a review at some point of the entire series, just why you should read The Empire of the Vampire. But I'm not quite ready for that yet. I need to sit with it a bit longer because the ending definitely has me all in the feels. So that is a good thing, though. Jay Kristoff loves to rip your heart out, and that's been my experience with this series anyway. I've not read any of his other books, so, and yes, this tassel is bothering me. So that is all that I finished this week, and that was pretty much my entire focus. Now that I have finished The Empire of the Vampire, I have started back with some books that I was reading. So I did start back into Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell. I'm having a really good time with that. I also got back into 3-Act Tragedy by Agatha Christie. Of course, I'm buddy reading that with my friend Mona Lisa at Mona Lisa Reads. And we're also buddy reading the Lord of the Rings together slowly. I'm doing the audiobooks, and I'm currently halfway through The Two Towers. So I've started back listening to that. I listen to that mostly when I'm in my car driving places, but I'm loving it. Just loving being back in the world of Tolkien, and now I can kind of laser focus on some of these books that I've neglected. And I also started reading Fever Dream. Now, I only got about a chapter in, so it's a slow start for me, but I did start it, and I'm loving it so far. As if I expected anything less. It's George R. R. Martin. He's one of my favorite authors. I mean, come on. How can I expect anything less from this man? So I'm looking forward to getting more into that, so more to come. And then I have some book mail. And I'm really excited about this book mail. I had ordered a couple of things from Amazon the other day, and I got home and there was a package at my door. I'm like, oh, well, there it is. And I opened the package, and it was not what I was expecting. A friend of mine, Fina, over at Fina Reads, had sent me book mail off of my wish list. And that is The Black Carnival by Harlequin Grim. Now, Harlequin Grim is a former mortuary worker turned circus performer and author. And this is his debut novel, or their debut novel. I'm not sure what the pronouns are, but in any case, this is their first novel, and I'm really excited to get to this eventually. It's not going to happen until next year, probably. We'll just see how all that works out, but I'm very much looking forward to it, and I will read you The blurb. The year is 1886 in New Sarum, England, and Atherton Graves only knows a life surrounded by corpses. Amidst a rash of child deaths, he alone suspects they are the product of murder. At least, that's what the ghosts in his mortuary tell him. But there's hardly time to hunt the killer. Atherton has just sold the cadaver to a spiritualist at the notorious Black Carnival, and the town gang known as the Disciples are not going to take that lightly. Caught between a serial killer, a circus bursting with foul characters, and his spiraling madness among the restless dead, Atherton will undoubtedly become the villain of his own story. The question remains, who, if any, will be unscathed by the rampant destruction he's invited. That, guys, sounds amazing. It's kind of a mystery thriller, murder mystery thriller with a little bit of clairvoyance thrown in there. It seems he can talk to ghosts. So I'm down for this. This is right up my alley. When I first heard about it, I knew it was right up my alley, and I added it to my list. And the cover is just beautiful. Look at that. It was designed by the members of Harlequin's troupe, I believe. So yeah, I'm totally down for this. And Harlequin has a channel as well. If you want to go check that out, I'm going to leave that in the description below, because I'm going to be checking out some of their videos as well. So that is my book mail for the week. And okay, let's go ahead and move on to channel notes. And I really only have a couple of things here, guys. I released my most recent Beyond the Page video, which is where I talk about all things that are story related but are not books. And I gave you my top 10 holiday movies. So if you're interested in that and you have not watched it yet, go check that out. I also released a short video, which was taken from my book review blast that I recently did. I released my short review of The Willful Princess and the Piebald Prince by Robin Hobb, and it's actually done really well. Kind of surprised by that, although I guess I shouldn't be. Shorts are popular. You just have to find the right format and everything and find something that clicks with people. So I guess it clicked, and that's a good thing. Coming up next week, don't forget, on Tuesday, my Tuesday video is going to be random chazziness. I'm going to have another video just spouting off random stuff that's happening in my life and the channel and writing and things like that. So if you want to check that out, please do. I will be releasing that on Tuesday, okay? Now let's get down to some other shenanigans. And we're going to start with Welcome to Derry. We watched episode 6 on Sunday, and oh my gosh, guys, this show is so brilliant. It's probably one of the best shows where they have taken a story from a movie or a book and expanded on it. I'm really impressed. There's a few things that I'm like, okay, that's kind of a stretch, but overall, it's excellent. It is excellent, guys. So you need to be watching Welcome to Derry if you haven't yet, and if you don't mind clowns, because obviously crazy killer clowns that scare the crap out of you are a thing. So if you don't like clowns, you're not going to like Welcome to Derry, but if you like it and you like the movies, you're going to love the show. It's just amazing. We also started watching Stranger Things Season 5. We only got a couple of episodes in. We're taking it slow, but I'm very excited to see where this show goes. We've been waiting for Season 5 for a long time. And, you know, the kid actors are no longer kids, and it kind of shows, but it's okay. We're just excited to see where the Hawkins gang gets to, right? I also watched Frankenstein, Guillermo del Toro's new Frankenstein movie. and I really, really liked it. My goodness, Del Toro is one of my favorite directors working right now. I have a short list. Denis Villeneuve, Del Toro, and Mike Flanagan are probably top three on that list of working directors. Oh man, this was a great movie, guys. Yes, it takes liberties, and yes, it changes some of the story from the book, but I can see why the changes were made, and it's not that far of a stretch from the book. The core story is still there, and I think it's a fantastic movie. It's probably the best Frankenstein movie we're going to get, and I highly recommend it. It's a great movie. And then we watched Rocket Man. And this was a rewatch for me. I saw Rocket Man when it was in the theaters. And if you're not familiar with it, this is a biopic of Elton John and his early career and his legacy. And I thought it was a fantastic movie. I thought it was a fantastic movie the first time, and it's even better the second time on a rewatch. And who doesn't love Elton John's music? I mean, come on. The guy is a legend in rock music, and I absolutely loved the movie. It was great. Taron Egerton is a fantastic actor, and his portrayal of Elton John is really quite good. And the thing I love about the movie is that Elton John was involved in the production of the movie. He got to tell the story the way it should be told, and I think that's awesome. That's how I feel it should always be. If you're the person that the movie is being made about, or if it's a movie or a TV series based on something you created, you should be involved as the creator or as the person being talked about. I am a firm believer in that. And if my books ever get picked up for TV or movie, which they probably won't, but if they ever did, that's one of my hard and fast rules. I will be involved or it doesn't happen, because it's just that important. And yeah, I'm really glad to have been able to watch this movie again. It's really great. And then some gaming. So my partner and I got some of the Avatar Magic the Gathering cards. And I'm a big time Magic fan. I have been playing Magic since I was in high school, although I took a couple of decades break. It was a long time between high school and when I eventually picked up and started playing Magic again. And really what got me invested in it again was the release of Final Fantasy, and now the release of Avatar: The Last Airbender. As if I can find it, I'll put it here on the screen. But it's really, really interesting the way that they have done the Avatar IP for Magic the Gathering. I'm not totally sure how I feel about it yet. I need to play test it a little bit more to see how it works out. But they've done a very unique adaptation of the different types of bending and kind of blending that into the standard rules of Magic. So I don't know yet. I'm still thinking about it. I want to play it a couple of more times. I did build a deck. The deck didn't really do too well for me, so I'm going to take it all apart and build a new deck and see how that one works out for me. But I like it. I mean, the art is fantastic on the cards. I'll put an example up here on the screen because I don't have my cards in front of me. But it's really, really cool. So yeah, they went all out on the art production, and the play mechanics are still TBD, to be determined. I will let you know in the future as I play more. So now that was all on the board gaming, card gaming front, tabletop gaming front. Video games, though, I did get back to playing Contra Operation Galuga with my son while he was here on Thanksgiving break. and we got our asses handed to us. But it was still a lot of fun. We didn't complete a level. We've been working on this one level that is just extremely difficult. And if you guys have played a Contra game, you know the difficulty level. I mean, come on. It's Contra. It's going to be difficult. And that's, you're just having fun, running with your guns and shooting aliens, and it just so happens that the aliens are a real pain in the ass to beat. So more to come on that. We will eventually get back and probably finish the game, but we didn't make it very far after a couple of hours of playing. So loving it though. I absolutely love that game, and it was great to spend that time with my son playing video games. So that's all I got up to this week. Let me know in the comments below what you got up to. I would love to hear from you. What did you do? Did you play any games? Did you watch any movies? What books are you reading? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, if you want to watch more of my content, there's some ideas here on the end screen. And until next time, make sure you read more books. I'll talk with you then.